Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this T20 between India and Zimbabwe.
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a boundary save for sure. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
End of the over. 10 off it. India are 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Mazharabani straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. Great shot, through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That's the over. India are 23 for 1.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Going with spin now. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Loves them there. Hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
That was the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy did it get hit. Just brilliant.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Got that away nicely.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Raza, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover field. Trouble! Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Mazharabani from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 5 off it. India are 42 for 1.
The run rate's just nudged down a touch that over, but the start's allowed them to really try and attack the last few overs of the power play with absolute gusto.
Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big score, but not to be.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Over India, a 51 for 2. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout. Just couldn't get the job done and reach those 3 figures. That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Pandya taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. In the air and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Smacks that away through the gap. Good pick up, big chance. Could that be out? Looks like it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Mazharabani from the pavilion end.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Nearly gets the edge. Mazharabani with a great delivery there. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Eleven runs added there. India are 81 for 6.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
6 runs added there. India are 87 for 8.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Timed that perfectly.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply? Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Raza, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Raza with a huge appeal. Wow, that's missed a lot. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Out! What a screamer!
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, India 108 for 9. Amazing. What a great way to end the innings. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step.
It always looked like...
Good evening, one and all. You join us for this T20 between India and Zimbabwe. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous... They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
A few moves made in the field.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Goes over the top with that shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 7 runs added there. Zimbabwe are 7 for none.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Pulled away but straight to square leg.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Couldn't get it through the field. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
The timing, unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary. Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Singh has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Bumrah from the south end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. No, terrible shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe are 25 for 1. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. Four runs added in the over. Zimbabwe are 29 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. The end of another over. This time though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
Straight to the fielder. Chance.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Huge edge. Ten runs added in that over. Zimbabwe 48 for 1. Pandya from the south end. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Going a long way. What a shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got that away nicely. Brilliant diving stop. Two runs coming from that over. Zimbabwe a 65 for 1. Chakravarti coming into the attack from the south end. Gone. Caught. Out. Super catch. Right on the boundary.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Can't get that outside the ring field. Patel will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Pandya coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent the boundaries. Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Going with pace now. Dubé deflates the crowd there. Pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be four.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort. Just need to adjust the run-up. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Couldn't get it through the field. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Good catch. Out. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves, having gotten out after a start.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. Zimbabwe, 108 for 3. Dubé from the north end. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
Nearly gets the edge. Chakravarti with a great delivery there. Got that away nicely.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Patel, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Big edge, where's that going? The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Was quick onto that in the infield. And caught. Second slip with a fine catch. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Eight runs added in that over. Zimbabwe are 137 for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Patel coming back into the attack. Swept away but finds the fielder. Glanced away nicely but fine short, fine leg. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Oh man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. No, terrible shot.
Batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Six runs added in the over. Zimbabwe are 161 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Going with spin now. Gone. Superb catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Goes over the top with that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Doesn't beat the infield. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 169 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Trouble. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. 10 runs added in that over. India are 10 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Mazharabani coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Perfectly timed. Misses everything. Can't get that outside the ring field. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over. 4 off it. India 30 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits.
threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Off the middle of the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Straight to the fielder. 9 runs added there. India, 39 for none.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Bold, stunning delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Edge, but it drops safely. 11 runs added there. India 50 for 1.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
This bowler knows how to the ball, an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Caught, and that's stuck. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Crack. Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Nearly gets the edge. Mazharabani with a great delivery there. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Gets that away.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
10 runs added there. India are 74 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. Might look to go big again here.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. 9 runs added in that over. India are 83 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. And crunch down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Edged it. Zimbabwe goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Gone. Caught. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
No. Terrible shot. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Doesn't beat the infield. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Evans from the north end. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Good fielding out in the boundary. Got that away nicely.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Going a long way. What a shot.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way. The batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 121 for 5. Raza has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. And what a strike that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Barely seemed to hit that. Brilliant shot. Got it up and over, all the way for 6.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Goes over the top with that shot.
enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate. A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s. How will the bowler respond?
Couldn't get it through the field.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Needs to be on target. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine. Great line and length, but just put away.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Raza over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Too wide. It was there to be hit,